Aaron is the best man that I know. So for him to name me as his best man, it means a lot truly to me.
Right.
That's what's personal. Now next one. I want to let you guys know there's differences between personality and character. Because anybody who knows Aaron knows that Aaron doesn't say a lot, he doesn't smile a lot. He doesn't
Unless if he's embarrassed.
Yeah. He's pretty much like he is right now.
True.
It's very true. But that's Aaron's personality. But Aaron has a true honorable character. And I swear to you this. Aaron's the only man that I know that's never tried, and I don't mean to put him on the spot or anything, no kind of recreational drugs. We're all adults here. He's the only person I know that's ever done that. And that truly, I mean, that says a lot. You know, I know a lot of people here. Actually, it almost looks like a North Side reunion. There's so many people out here that I know. But seriously, he's a good man. And a lot of that is due to his parents. And I've known them for a very, very long time. Actually, Aaron and I, we grew up together. We moved into that Funky Park area when I was about in 3rd grade. Okay, and we moved in from about New Haven Avenue. So if you guys, you know, you're from town here, you know where that's at. And
Big difference.
it's a little difference, but the one thing that was bizarre about Aaron, I knew of Aaron. I didn't know him because he wasn't in my class or anything. But I knew of him because kickball was big when we were in elementary school, you know, recess. And Aaron, he played kickball every single day. But he never came in field. He always played for the outfield. So he never would actually kick the ball. He would only ever catch the ball. So you would only root for him like half the time. Because half the time he was on the team, half the time he wasn't. And at the time, I never understood it, but I admired it so much. Like I really can't explain to you. I was just like, man, you know what? He's committed to that. He never comes in and field. Good for him. Okay. But it wasn't until middle school. Okay. You go into middle school, you lose about half your friends, and you gain about half strangers, but end up becoming your friends from other schools. And that's actually where we met a lot of these other guys here. And we've known Aaron for, I mean, double-digit years. That's why I say I'm so honored to be his best man, because any single one of these guys, his own brother Joe, our friends Brandon or Rob, any one of these guys could have been Aaron's best man, truly. Because we've all been there, we've all seen Aaron grow up. And it's been a great experience, I swear to you. But science class, it was I wrote it down there, 1996, science class. Aaron and I, we sat right next to each other. And I remember him from elementary school. This guy never came in field. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, I gotta know this guy. I don't know what it was, but I have to know this kid. And you know, he was my age. He was the complete opposite of me. I was so outgoing. I was ready to talk to people.
Totally sure we know that.
I was ready to talk to people, and yet he was so just to himself. He never really said a whole lot. And I made my one goal in that science class was like, I gotta make this man. I gotta make him smile. I gotta make him laugh. It was like a personal goal of mine. It was like at some point during the day, I had to say something that was funny or just annoying or anything like that that would make this guy laugh. But that's kind of how our whole friendship got started. And it was very lucky for me.
What did you say?
Oh, you know, just it was idle chit chat, anything that had to do with, for instance, at one time we were building robots, and I just misread a thing on the outside of the box of the robot. It said "move it," and they were like, "Well, what should we name our robot?" And I said, "Well, we should call it the Marvin." Not even realizing that it said "move it." That was one of those things that would get a smile from a person like Aaron. Which was okay. I was okay with taking the shot for that. Anyway, you fast forward up and through high school. We all got good memories of high school. And all the way up until graduation, which we all got to graduate, well, one of us missed out on the last year, but
I
for
graduated,
one-
it doesn't matter.
in 2001, but actually, ironically, Brandy was in the picture by this point, so that tells you how long ago it was. 2001, we got to graduate, and we all got to kind of grow up a little bit. We weren't such kids anymore. And actually, Aaron, there was a time there, we can talk about this now because you know we're only there was a time there where Aaron and Brandy kind of had a rough spot, and Aaron moved in with me. You know, I had my own place, and it was kind of like a boarding house, so to speak, because we had about 3 or 4 different guys. It was a group home. There were a few guys that lived in there, and I lived with Aaron for about a year. And I'll tell you what, he was the best roommate you could ever imagine. He never left the toilet, like, you know, nasty or anything like that. I mean, he would pick up after himself every time. He never leave dishes or nothing. It was fantastic to live with. So I know Brandy's gonna be in for a good future here.
Not leaving the Tello place seat up.
Luckily for us, they ended up working out their differences. They moved back in with each other, and luckily she didn't have any bad feelings toward me. Because I mean, honestly, like it was good for us to go through this because actually, Brandy and I, we're almost like family now. Because I mean, seriously, we've known each other. I've known her brother for, like I said, since I was a sophomore in high school. And Corey, I know he's out here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there he is, right there, Corey. And I've known her brother for, like I said, double-digit years now. That was 2000.
Actually,
I've known you for 13 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait,
98?
Yeah.
Since Jeff Landis and
Right. That's a whole nother story.
Anyway, we got a lot of history, all of us here in this room. I feel like I know all you guys, like we're all family and friends. It's so fantastic. Best thing, this is going back to Aaron's character. No matter through all those good times, all those bad times, his character has always gotten him through all these things. Somehow Aaron, he's never leaded like any kind of temptation. He's never given in to any kind of like things like that, simple outs. And he's always kept one foot in front of the other. He's always kept on moving forward, somehow, some way. And I've always admired that. I mean, honestly, we're almost like not even friends anymore. You can almost take us past that. Our friendship has matured past friendship, beyond that. And we almost feel like brothers. And I know we kind of tossed that around last night. We had Aaron's party last night. But we all kind of joked about that last night. It's almost like we're all brothers here, including Joe. I've known Joe. He was in my sister's graduating class of 03, just a couple years behind us. You know, I mean, I remember playing war ball with Joe and Aaron when we were tiny little kids and drinking warm yoo-hoo. But seriously, I'm going to end now. I apologize, I've been talking for a minute. But
For the love of God!
I just want to let you guys know. One thing that I love is I love showing people how much that I care. And that's why I appreciate the fact that he named me as his best man. And because I want to show you guys how much I care and I respect my friend Aaron. And one time, I'm going to tell you this one story. This is the only time Aaron's ever kind of shown any kind of emotion. Any kind of emotion, okay? One time we got him drunk on tequila. He swore off tequila for the rest of his life. I think he's been good for this day. But I tell you what, he told me one time. I was taking care of him. He kind of, he got a little sick, and we cleaned him up, and we got him situated. We got him ready for bed, and he looked up and he said, "You know what, man? I love you." I would like to take